urban seat stronghold of the Bharatiya Janata Party. But look at this, what is happening at this moment, and this tells you the story. The strike rate of the BJP in the urban seats. Out of the 30 seats, 21 is where the BJP seems to be, in fact, in the lead at this moment. The Congress only in 7 seats. That exactly tells you that the BJP has been able to hold on to its most crucial middle-class voter, despite all the anger against jobs and that we kept hearing on the ground. The BJP has been able to hold on to that. And then, of course, they have consolidated in the Jatland and the rural vote as well. Dr. Ajoy Kumar is also joining us at this moment, spokesperson of the Congress party. Sir, thank you so much. But let me start by asking you, if these numbers hold true, not a good day in office for the Congress party. 35 is playing 49 at this moment in Haryana. Though the Congress-NC alliance seems to be, in fact, in a comfortable position in Jammu and Kashmir, but that will largely be because of the national conference. What happens for the Congress party from here on, sir, from a state which looked like coming in your kitty to an absolutely different picture?
What do you think went wrong?
So, look, I know that you would have heard it repeatedly, but it's important that it's only the 4th round or 5th round. And the margins, so see, if you look at the difference, I mean, sometimes you see 36, sometimes you see, so just imagine the difference. I'm just taking some basic numbers of 48 and 36. The difference is technically only between 6 to 7 seats, right? Because the margin, if there are 14 seats lead, then the difference between two parties to tip the balance in your favor would be somewhere close to 7 to 8 seats. Now, if you look at all the seats, around 31 seats are within the margin of 1,000. What intrigues me definitely is that we got 41% of vote share, but we're still trailing in this numbers. And I'm not saying that these numbers are, to be mocked at. They're definitely serious numbers.
But Dr. Kumar, there is a statistical explanation to that. I mean, despite you getting more vote share, and we have seen that repeatedly with the BJP also. Let's say in Karnataka, the BJP's vote share may be less, but the strike rate is more. That tells you that in the areas where the BJP is strong, they are able to convert those seats. And in the other areas, even if they draw a blank, the Congress is maybe widespread, but the conversion rate of the Congress party is not as good as the BJP is concerned. On the other hand, sir, like you are saying, till yesterday, the Congress was talking about an Andhi, a Tufan and a tsunami. Today, even at this moment, you are conceding that it's a difference of 5-6 votes. So, despite the BJP being in 10 years in Haryana, and, for the last 2 years, the noise that we have heard about farmer movement, Kisan, Pahalwan, Jawan and everything, Congress is finding it very, very difficult to dislodge BJP out of power, sir.
So the issue is, I mean, and Shastriji, I've been listening to Shastriji speaking, the fundamental issue is, and candidly, did we manage it better in terms of, if you look at all the independents who've been fighting, let's imagine the so-called Jat belt. If you look at 12, 13, 8 to 10, 12 candidates, independent candidates from the Jat community, each of them cutting 2,000, 1,500 votes. So fact is, look, it's easy for us to, it won't be appropriate for me to blame the way it has happened. But the fact is that, look, you need to also, we also need to look at how we strategically fight elections. I mean, it's absolutely clear that, because it's not that the popular vote is with them, but the problem is that they are putting up candidates tactically. I mean,
is that an admission, sir, that the Congress party needs to still learn how you fight election, not just carried away by the narrative that you are already winning the vote even before the first vote is counted or polled?
No. So, Ankit, look, so there are two main questions it is. So I'm not going to hide the fact that there are certain requirements to look at it, and Shastriji presented it appropriately. I'm the last person to look at these numbers and say, look, there's something which needed to be done from our side. My only belief is, okay, and I may be proved wrong, like just now, as you say, 48 becomes 36 and up and down, but they are 31 seats below a margin of 1,000, and there's some 12, 13 rounds to be going.
Getting back. So
they are, and it needs a switch of 7 to 8 seats. So I'm saying that things can change. But the issue for sure is, the issue for sure is we need to relook and definitely relook at We tactically, how we, strategically, tactically, how we doing our, fighting the Bharatiya Janata Party. I mean, and the fact is that even if you have the people's mandate in your favor, by and large, that's what the mood was there. I mean, I was in Haryana for some time and I saw it. The inability to make that into a humongous lead is something we need to introspect for sure. I mean, because there was winning election.
Sir, this squabbling over the chief minister's post, do you think your senior leaders coming out, Kumari Shailja not even campaigning for straight 11 days in between while the SC vote was so important for the Congress party, do you think that has also been detrimental? I mean, it is at least clearly visible with the numbers that we are seeing that your leaders, even before you could, the results were out, the talks were of who is going to the chief minister, the deputy chief minister, the cabinet was being decided.
So,
was it arrogance or complacency?
Go ahead, no, look. I mean, you cannot be arrogant in one place and not arrogant in the other place. So, whether it's Jammu and Kashmir, I don't think it's. I think there is this results if it continues. First question is a significant impact on the way we fight. Okay, because I'm just telling you that candidly, the people were with you. Now, if you're not fighting the way we should, then there needs a lot of introspection of the way we are fighting. And I'm saying it as a student of politics. Shastriji and other people are much more what you will care.
Just a word on the vote share. The vote share between the two parties has also reduced now. Congress 40 and BJP is at 39.
No, so Maria, so one question I told you. If you look at the list of independent candidates, it's very interesting for you guys to look at. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Loud and clear.
Yeah. So if you look at the independent candidates list, I mean, as a student of politics, you see the amount of vote they're cutting. My suspicion again, because I've not seen the Shastriji's, and you guys have much more access to data. My suspicion is that most of those loss of votes are happening from our end. My suspicion again, whether we should have fought it, whether this was an election for us to definitely win. There's no debate on that. This was definitely the public mood in our favor. Did certain decisions by certain leaders impact us negatively? Yes. I definitely see it as an impact for sure. Right. And it needs for us to see what, maybe if this continues, it's heartbreaking for one simple reason. Okay. That this was an election to win for the simple reason. Right.